DJ Akademiks, and check it out now. Sales, sales, sales. Now, rappers usually try to act like, no, it's all about the quality. It's about how good the raps are and the music is. We don't care about sales, but in reality, stop it. They're pressed as fuck, okay? Now, pretty much, man, I've always said, sales does not equal quality. Sales equals demand. But a lot of times, these rappers, they build their brand on being demanding and also their image on being one of the most in-demand artists. So beyond the music sounding good, sales is indicative of where they are in their career. Now, Nicki Minaj, she dropped an album called Queen, and after a week, we're getting numerous sources that are saying, and by the way, my inside sources confirmed that they said, yo, listen, Nicki sold 190,000 first week. Okay, Travis Scott in his second week sold 225,000. Now, Nicki Minaj, who you would believe is the queen, and she's the queen of being unbothered, she was bothered, okay? Hopped in my comment section and said that these numbers, this is wrong. Real numbers come on Sunday. Fake news. Now, she's basically saying the numbers are fake news, and this is where I got to get into why these rappers and even labels are so pressed over numbers, because the numbers define their success in the eyes of many fans, and believe me, they care. Now, Nicki Minaj, let me be clear, and if she could dispute this, I hope she shows all the numbers, okay? Nicki Minaj was on pace to sell about 120,000 records before her label, and I'm not blaming her at all because everybody's starting to do it, before her label started doing a whole bunch of tricks and gimmicks. Also, I will put out there, Travis Scott was on pace to sell a little over 200,000 before his label started doing a bunch of tricks and gimmicks. What I'm trying to say to y'all is this. Most of these artists now who are on the verge or the cusp of being a superstar or already there, the numbers matter because fans are going to use that to interpret whether you're in the limelight of your career. So these labels are cooking the stats, okay? Now, if it's not off usual consumption and people buying on iTunes and streaming it, they're doing some new things. They're introducing bundles so you could buy merch, and the merch is bundled with a digital copy of the album that gets still sold as a album. So you buy a shirt and it's like you bought an album. They do it with concert tickets. You buy concert tickets, you bought an album. Nicki did that, and also Travis Scott did both, okay? Now, Nicki even went as far, and it's not her, I'm not really trying to blame her, it's her label. They put a song that she's a featured on, which is Fifi, a top 5 song in the country, on her album as a bonus track. You know why? To run them streams up. Now, after all of the tallying, and again, most artists who aren't on the verge or the cusp of being superstars, no, they're not doing all of this, okay? It matters because Nicki, a lot of people are wondering, is she about to fall off or is she still the queen? Her album name is called Queen. She has to do great numbers. And also, keep in mind, if Travis Scott's second week is coming in this week, her first week can't be less than his second week. You know why? She's a fucking queen. Also, keep in mind, Cardi B did 255. So 190, while it's not bad for Nicki Minaj, it is not queen-like, and it might change the perception of people who might think there's a new queen. So, we have Republic, we have Sony. They're doing all type of shenanigans, and Nicki's saying that this is fake news that she's doing 190. I hope she tells the real news. You know what the real news is? In reality, you'd have done less than 150. But your label is doing so much direct-to-consumer sales in the sense of merch ticket bundles, tour ticket bundles. You're doing fucking, hey, here's some gift codes to fucking Tidal for free downloads. Also, here's another bonus song. Pretty much you guys are cooking the stats, and I'm not mad at you cooking the stats because everybody is pretty much cooking the stats in some way or another. This was probably just the most blatant way. All I'm saying is, Nicki, and I know I've been saying for a long time, but Nicki, this ain't fake news, baby. Your sales was not that impressive. Your label cooking skills is actually the impressive part. So I'll tell you what happened, right? It was reported that she did 190. They are beefing with Nielsen and Billboard, and they'll continue for the next couple of days. When we get her stats back, it's probably going to look like 225, 250. Okay? They're also going to heighten Travis Scott's sales because his label as well wants his shit to be heightened. She might still come in number 2 to Travis Scott, but she's going to be around that range that Cardi sold. Why? Not because of people just really checking it out, but because the labels are cooking the stats. Okay? Nobody will speak on that. Nicki won't speak on that, but she's very quick to call fake news. I wonder if she ever looks at the sales and say, fake numbers. interesting. All right, get a comment box, make sure you guys like them, subscribe. I want to send all my love and support to the Barbs, okay? And yeah, what do you guys think about this? Pretty much all these motherfuckers are cooking numbers, and then after they cook the numbers, they post some random stat. And by the way, Nicki, stop posting that you're number one in 86 countries. You know another finesse? Let me tell you this right now. Nicki's about to post worldwide stats too and act like it's US stats. With all love to the people in Sri Lanka, we don't give a fuck about if Queen is the number one album in Sri Lanka, okay? We don't give a fuck about if Queen is the number one album in motherfucking Switzerland, okay? No disrespect. We care about the US. That's what the sales and the Billboard charts and Nielsen usually track and publish that we talk about. We don't want to hear you're number one in Australia. Cute, go on your world tour, but we don't give a fuck. Just keeping it honest. Get in the comment box, make sure you guys like them, subscribe. Let Nicki know, man, ain't nothing fake but the goddamn numbers that are about to get cooked up by your label and Travis Scott label, okay? Get in the comment box, make sure you guys like them, subscribe. By the way, Nicki, why you don't follow me, girl? I love you. Come on, okay? It's your boy Akademiks.